1, 2, 3.
Blazer!
Feeling Potter. Davis hammers it down. Trujillo.
Yes, okay.
Yes, sir! Oh, wow!
Trailblazer. Welcome to Trailblazer Tip-Off.
Let's go!
And good afternoon from Stephenville, Texas. This is Utah Tech's final road trip, final game in the Lone Star State as members of the Western Athletic Conference. Participant Rod Zundel here. Glad to have you aboard for this matinee matchup. Welcome to Trailblazer Tip-Off. Utah Tech with only 4 games remaining, including this afternoon. Every game is crucial when you're battling for the top spot in the Western Athletic Conference in first place and a regular season title, and it is crowded atop the standings. Right now, Utah Tech tied with California Baptist for second place, a half game behind Utah Valley. Utah Valley playing in Arlington, the same team the Trailblazers lost to on Thursday night, and the Wolverines in the second half have a 2-point lead over the Mavericks. Now, a perfect scenario would be Trailblazers get the win here in Stephenville. Utah Valley loses in Arlington, and then the Trailblazers will be in sole possession of first place by a half a game. That's the perfect scenario. We'll find out here shortly if that will come about. But Utah Tech fared pretty well here against Tarleton State. This is the third meeting of the regular season. Trailblazers won the first 2. The first one in January in St. George, they won by 4. And then January 31st here on this floor, Trailblazers got the 6-point win. First ever win here in Stephenville for Utah Tech. Trailblazers hit 12 three-pointers. Noah Belonga had a career-high 23. And then in the final 15 seconds, up 3, Juice Holt hit a corner 3 to ice it and secure their first ever win here in Stephenville. Time to take a look back at January 31st in that 6-point win in this edition of Sounds of the Game. Utah Tech trying to make it 2 in a row here in the state of Texas. Steps back, he'll launch a 3. Got it! Toby Aribi to Dario Domingos, and he lays it in. Got it again! Back-to-back triples for Britton Barrett. He's open. Yes, sir! Noah Belonga got it. How about Noah Belonga? Heating up from beyond the arc. Down court to Trujillo, to Belonga. Put it up and in. Belonga wide open. How about Noah? Busted another 3. Hammer dunk. Oh, he went through the lane and slammed it down. Noah Belonga. Trujillo bust a 3. Yes, Chess Trujillo. Good. Dario Domingos. Noah to Holt. Puts up a 3. Yes! Bang! Utah Tech, for the first time ever, come to Texas and get a 2-game sweep on this road trip. You got to be excited.
Oh, I am excited.
Yeah, in the 2 games, Noah Belonga has had a great deal of success against the Texans. In the first 2 games, he's averaged 19 points a game, and he's hit 7 of 9 3-pointers. So he'll need to keep that going here if they want to get their 3rd straight win over Texans. Tough to beat a team 3 times in a regular season, but that's what Trailblazers are trying to do here this afternoon in Stephenville. Of course, Utah Tech had a 6-game winning streak snap Thursday, about an hour and a half from here in Arlington against the UT Arlington Mavericks. Trailblazers just really couldn't get much of anything going. They shot in the low 30s, about 13-14% below their average. They turned it over too many times, and they couldn't make shots. And they also gave up 15 offensive rebounds, and they just kind of looked like they were hoping that things would happen that happened when they had that 6-game winning streak, but it didn't. Trailblazers 6-game win streak snapped. Now they're going to try to start another one, but Coach Judkins said, hey, we're going to look at film. They did a lot of film watching the last 24 hours, and then we're going to put it to bed and forget about it and try to start a new winning streak here. So let's go back to Thursday night in Arlington. While it was a disappointing loss, probably one of their worst games in probably 2 or 3 months, they did have some bright spots, and you're going to see them right now in the Sounds of the Game from Thursday night at Arlington. Welcome to Arlington, Texas, everybody. Trailblazers, your first place team in the Western Athletic Conference, looking to make it 7 straight wins. 3-ball, how about Juice Holt? They leave him open, he'll stop and pop. Good, Juice Holt kicks it back out to Potter. Open, 3-ball, Ethan, yes sir! Ethan Potter finally busts a 3. Gives it back to Potter, he'll take another 3. Got it again! Oh baby, Ethan Potter, the 3-point demon. He'll pop a 3, got it. Chance Trujillo, got it. Belonga. Hilberduck with one hand, oh baby! And he hurt his hand on the rim, it was so hard.
Honestly, it hurts. It was not even the wrist, but it was on this part. And yeah, I'm trying to recover from this, but it was really hurting yesterday.
He stung it on the rim, hopefully he's okay.
How is the arm today?
It's getting better. I mean, I didn't realize at the moment. I was with the adrenaline, and I was fine. And then after the game, when I get called, it was just, it was hurting like bad.
Now, for most of us, we have no idea what that feel and sensation feels like of flying through the air and hitting the rim with the middle part of our forearm, but Belonga did that, and right after that, he hit a 3-pointer from the corner, so he's okay, he's good to go, and looks to continue to have his success against the Texans that he's enjoyed the first 2 meetings. So Trailblazers out on the floor right now as we count down the moments until tip-off. That's Donovan, one of our trainers, right in front of a camera. There he goes. There's Jackson, another one of our trainers right there. He's there as well, getting some airtime. But Texans, they're going to be shorthanded. They've won 2 in a row. They're coming off a win here in this building by 4 over Southern Utah on Thursday. But this is their 4th game in 7 nights. They played last Saturday against Abilene Christian. Then Monday they had to play the Wildcats again, a makeup game for the Ice Storm a couple of weeks ago. Then they played Southern Utah on Thursday, and this will be their 4th game here in 7 days here this afternoon with the Trailblazers. They're shorthanded. Dior Johnson, the top 5 scorer in the country, just under 24 points a game. He hasn't played in a month. He not expected to play today. Cam McDowell, their second leading scorer, 6'5 senior, 14 points a game. He's missed the last couple of games, not expected to play. Leroy Kelly, the freshman, he's not expected to play, the point guard. And so they're going to be shorthanded. Right now they're planning on starting a 6'3 sophomore, Joseph Martinez, that has only played a total of 13 minutes this season. So we'll see how that plays out. But we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get the final word from head coach John Judkins. Trailblazer tip-off continues from Stephenville, Texas.
Welcome to Utah Tech University. From classrooms to cliffs and lectures to lakes. Here, we celebrate active learning, active life. Our Trailblazers learn by doing, are career ready, and solve real problems with real partners to meet community needs. Here, students get the full college experience and choose from 300 affordable academic programs. All in one of the most stunning destinations on Earth. With this as your backyard, life is just as active as your education. Come experience active learning, active life at Utah Tech University.
All right, welcome back to Stephenville, Texas. Time now to get the final word from head coach John Judkins, talking about Thursday night and how they bounce back tonight here in Stephenville against the Texans.
Coach, it's been a minute since you guys had to bounce back from a loss. What are you expecting from your guys tonight?
Well, hopefully we learned from that game. Again, I just thought the energy and the effort and the toughness was not there on Thursday, and you got to give it the credit to UTA. I thought they brought it, and we just not one of our better games all around. So, you have those now and then, Rod. It sucks to have them, but, you have them. And so hopefully our guys rebound. We watched a lot of film, showed them the things that they got to do better. Tarleton right now is playing very well. They won 3 in a row. They got a new coach. They got new players that are playing more than they did the first time we played them. So they're playing more together, and they always play hard. So we got to be ready. We got to be ready, and we got to get back to the way that we played before Thursday and have that energy and that toughness back.
But your team has always responded in the right way this year. You have to be happy and confident.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I think our guys, my staff's done a great job of that, of keeping them going, keeping them positive. You can learn a lot from losses. You can learn a lot from wins. And, this time of the year, we don't have a lot of time to fix a lot of things. It's more of just showing them and let them see it to believe it, and then go out and do it again. And the good thing is we got a quick turnaround, and we play a very good team on the road again. Tough place to play. We know it's going to be physical. We know they're going to go for turnovers and try to get us to turn the ball over. We got to take care of the ball. When we did it last time we played them, we got good shots because we took care of the ball, and that's what we got to do again. But we got to be tough. They let us play. There's no question. Those officials on Thursday, they were big-time officials, and they let us play. It was a very physical game, and I know it's going to be that same way again tonight.
Just want to see toughness.
Toughness. I just want to see them bounce back. Like you said, we haven't had a loss for a while, and so it's not a good feeling. And hopefully they feel that, and they don't want to do that again, and come out and play better and play together.
Set for tip-off, Utah Tech and the Tarleton State Texans here in Stephenville, Texas. Trailblazers trying to stay close to the top of the WAC standings with a win as they enter today a half game behind Utah Valley. Utah Valley's playing right now in Arlington. This game, you can hear it on the Fan Sports Radio Network, and then we'll be back with our Trailblazer postgame show afterwards. Trailblazers trying to make it a 3-game sweep of the Texans. Tip-off coming up next.